Well, hello there everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Rocketcraft Season 2 with myself, DJ Haribo. Hope you're all doing great. So, if you remember the last episode, we went to the end and we got some wings. So you know what that means. We now need to create a creeper farm to produce a load of rockets so that we can fly with those wings. So Cap and myself have come over to a little area that's not a million miles away from our little Mushroom Island sort of starter base area, and we're going to go through the rigmarole of placing many buttons and trapdoors and coral fans to build up this this creeper farm. It's a really basic design. It's really cheap and easy. We've already done 2 layers, and now you're going to be treated to a little time lapse of us building the other 6 layers, so enjoy. So yeah, that wasn't too bad at all, really. Took me and Cap like a couple of hours at most. We've done this once before. In the meeting world, we built a creeper farm together as well, so we know exactly how easy it can be. And that was just in the nick of time there. We've got our first creepers raining down, even though this isn't actually the official AFK spot. And let's just turn that on like so. Hold the looting sword, and then we get lots of lovely gunpowder. Yay! That's how much we got so far. Let's just get rid of all this junk that was left over while we were building, and now we can set ourselves up AFK. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to AFK this thing overnight. Cap recommended that we surround the farm in tinted glass because 1.18 changed the way that mob spawning works. Now you need a light level 0, so the tinted glass should reduce the light level to 0, and it means that we don't have to have an absolutely enormous roof on this thing, because otherwise we would have to have like a big giant ugly box around it, or in this case the tinted glass, so we can see through it. And Cap actually found a double geode under the Mushroom Island where we're based, so he's been farming loads of amethyst shards in his spare time with his fortune pick, and this is the result. He's provided enough tinted glass for the whole farm. And as you can see, the creepers are starting to rain in even during the day. It is a little bit hard to see them on the lower levels, but as you can see, there's a couple up the top there as well. So in no time at all, we should have a lot of gunpowder. And now we're heading over to Televised Hippos Base because he has asked me if I could provide something for him, and he's going to pay me for it. And as you know, I don't have my own diamonds to speak of really at this point in the game, so he's looking to buy a conduit, and so I've made him a conduit. using one of those hearts of the sea that I've got from one of the many buried treasures that I've found so far. And I'm even going to throw in the 42 prismarine that you need to make a fully powered conduit. And hopefully, like I say, it's going to make me a few diamonds. So his base isn't actually a million miles away from Atlantis. It's just over the ocean and sort of north a little bit. And so we made it. And I'm not entirely sure what's going on with these villagers here in a cage. It's probably best that we don't ask questions about that. But yeah, Hippo's got this lovely little wooded area here that he's picked out for his base area. He does like, you know, pick good areas, does Hippo. And look at this mansion he's built already. Oh wow, 3 diamond blocks and a hippo head. Very nice. Well, let's put those in there and that in there, and let's have some fun with the hippo head, shall we? Yeah, let's wear it. Now, Hippo's also in a small spot of bother here because he was doing a raid over at a nearby village, and he might have accidentally died, and he needs to go back and get all of his stuff. So I said that I would pop over and help him to recover all of his gear, but while wearing the hippo head, you know, because reasons. I don't know how far away this village is. It's probably only a couple of 100 blocks, hopefully, but oh, it looks like we're swimming there. Okay, right. So yeah, the village wasn't that far away. And to be honest, Hippo had nearly finished the raid anyway. There was barely any of them left. I don't think he even needed my help. But I'm always, you know, I always try to help if I can. Where's the last one? You know, isn't that the most annoying thing? You can never find the last raider. Oh no. Well, apparently Hippo found him. So yeah, the raid's done. So my work here is done. Now, of course, what other farm do you need to build if you're going to be building yourself a big gunpowder farm like that, like the one that me and Cap have made up there in the sky? We are going to need a sugarcane farm to be able to keep up with the rockets, and of course, Bedrock exclusive. You can bone meal sugarcane. So, of course, you know, lots of people came up with cool sugarcane farm designs after the zero ticking, or sort of zero ticking went away in 1.17, and yeah, this does a good job. Bone meal is a little bit hard to come by early game, but we've got enough of it to make stacks and stacks of sugarcane here. It's a really simple, cool design by Silent Whisper. I will link it in the description if you fancy building this one yourself. Very small and compact, doesn't use a lot of resources. You know how I like it early game, these farms, small and cheap and efficient. And this one ticks all those boxes, so I'm really happy with it. And of course, word spreads fast around the server that I've got rockets, and of course that means that people are going to be coming over here and throwing shiny blue diamonds at me for them. So the dude of Minecraft himself has come over and he's bought 4 stacks. We're going with a rate of 2 diamonds a stack at the moment because it's early game. No one else has got any. The prices may stay the same, may drop. Who knows? We'll see how the season progresses. But prices in shops are always going to fluctuate a little bit, aren't they? Depending on what stage of the game you're at. So there is the gunpowder farm, and here is, as perfectly demonstrated, the iron farm. And I'm wondering, is it worth moving this thing to be closer to the gunpowder farm, so that when I'm AFK at the gunpowder farm, this thing's also loaded? So I'm not sure. I'm gonna try it. I'll give it a go. What could go wrong? He says tentatively, like there's villages involved, and yeah, you know that a million things could go wrong with this, but nonetheless, I am going to try and move this thing. So yeah, this is the main stumbling point. I've got 20 villagers in here. And as anyone who has dealt with villagers will know, they will tell you they are a freaking nightmare to deal with. An absolute nightmare. So I'm not looking forward to this. Right, a little while later, we've got the basic infrastructure of moving these villagers in place. So that's where the iron farm currently is, and I'm moving it a grand total of about 100 blocks? Less than 100 blocks? But there's this sort of middle station here where we're actually going to zombify and cure them, which again is going to bring its own problems, no doubt. And this is where the new farm will be. It's pretty much directly under the AFK spot of the gunpowder farm up there. And this time I've made sure to chunk align it, because last time I didn't have the foresight of chunk aligning this thing, and I had an incident where a bunch of them disappeared, because that is a thing on Bedrock, that villagers or other entities will despawn randomly on chunk boundaries when the chunk is unloaded, which is really annoying and has been in the game for a very long time. But anyway, so using Foxy No-Tail's armor marker pack, we're able to work out that this is a chunk, as you can see here. Really handy. So we've got to make sure that we build the new iron farm within the confines of this grid here, which is easy enough because it's a very, very small iron farm. What is not going to be very easy though is luring a drowned up to the conversion area, because we want to zombify these villagers and then cure them a couple of times at least, I think. Out, there we go. That was a very, very compliant drown there. Thank you so much for being such a well-behaved drown. So we'll give him a name tag so he's not going to despawn. And we'll just send him up there. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, why have you gone onto that track there? You better not go all the way out there. How am I going to get around to it? Oh, I haven't even got any blocks. Please stop moving. Oh, no, 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 no. Don't go into the daylight. Don't do it. What the hell? What the hell? Go away, you stupid drowned. I haven't got time for this. Seriously. No, no, no. Oh my god, he's gonna... No, he's caught on fire. No, no, place the blocks above his head. Oh, don't you dare die. Don't you dare die. Come on. Why can't I get up there? Oh, I should have just done this in the first place. Come on. Oh my god. Seriously. Oh, I think he just burnt. Yeah, he just burnt. Right, well, I guess I'll grab another name tag then. Fortunately, this one was pretty compliant as well. He came up without too much of a persuasion. So let's send him up. This time, I've put in a little system where they can't actually go too far. This is the thing with Minecraft. You have to like think things through and think what could go wrong? What could go wrong? And this is another one of those instances, because we're about to start moving villagers over there, which everything could go wrong. Everything could go wrong at this point. But so far so good. Oh, hang on, where's he gone? Hello, I didn't mean for you to go that far. Well, fortunately, he stopped on the unpowered rail. So, yeah, here he is. He's never been zombified, so he's not got any discount whatsoever at the moment. So it's all full price. And I want to get these guys cured at least twice, I think, to get the iron trade down. So I'm going to... Whoops. Stop. Don't move. No, don't. Oh, my God. I hate villagers. Right, anyway, so we got that villager back in place, and for some reason my drowned is broken. Hello? Why don't you want to attack this guy? Why do you only want to attack me? What about you? Do you want to attack this villager? He's tasty. No, apparently not. Well, you're going to burn them, idiot. Right, no? Are we doing this? What's the issue? Anyway, so sometime later, I sort of left the area, unloaded the chunks, came back, and they did the business. Obviously, they're a little bit self-conscious about doing it while I'm watching, apparently. So, we've managed to zombify one villager out of 20. So, as you can tell, this is going to be a very long process. And you can, cure a couple of guys at once. You can use one splash potion and cure like 4 or 5 zombie villagers at once if you want. But I'm just going to do a couple at a time. 2, maybe 3. Just so I can sort of keep things a bit more controlled. Because, with villagers, anything could happen. So what is this? Is this a Fletcher? Yeah, I'm not really sure about the Fletchers. I might bin them off. No, back in, get back in, get back in. No, don't come out. Do not come out. There we go. Yeah, I might bin off the Fletchers because I just don't use them. And I'd rather just have them all be like weaponsmiths and toolsmiths. And what are you doing out of that minecart? Why are you burning in the sunlight? What are you doing? No, he's just going to sink. You can't swim. You idiot. Right, so now we've got a zombie villager stuck at the bottom of the ocean. So we're going to have to try and lure him back into this tube here. Only problem is, he's slow as hell. Yeah. So I might just give up on that guy. Oh! There's a tagger! No! I don't want the tag! No! Oh, I didn't pick it up. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. Leave me alone. No. Go away. I do not want your tag. Thank you very much. Oh, let's swim down here. He can't get me down here, can he? If he's got the tag head on, then unless he's brought some water breathing potions, he's not going to be following me down here to mess around with me. I hope. But just to be sure, let's go like right in the middle of this thing where there's like guardians and God knows what else to deal with. Hopefully he won't want to follow me in here. So, hopefully that nasty tagger has gone now, and we can carry on with the job of moving these villagers over. They are still producing iron golems by the sounds of it, because the beds are still there, so it's still an iron farm. Right, so this guy is getting converted, and he's stayed in the minecart this time. Hallelujah. Oh my god. Let's change this up a little bit so that we can actually get in and out of this thing a bit easier from the water there. Let's increase the amount of roof on here as well, just in case. We don't want any of them burning, having a little accident like that last guy did. So, we've got 2 over here now, and we need to now cure these guys. Oh! It's that tagger again. Oh, no, he hasn't tagged me. He's got the tag in his hand though. Stop tormenting me! Just leave me alone. You can see I'm busy. No, definitely didn't tag me. Is he gone? Is he gone? I don't know. Either way, right. So, 2 zombie villagers. Let's cure these guys. Feed them a golden apple. And then we wait. God, that takes so long, doesn't it? But there we go. We're down to 1 emerald for 1 iron ingot, though, which is good. But I feel like we could do better on the bell, and the armor trade is pretty good as well. So, yeah, I think I will zombify and cure each of the guys in the farm twice. And that should bring everything down to, like, 1 emerald for the armor at the most, and the pickaxes and the swords and stuff. So yeah, let's just nudge these guys back into that drowned again. And they're not doing it, are they? No, of course not. Well, we're just going to leave the area and then come back again, because that seemed to work last time. And yes, I can see that he is eating them. Yeah, he's forgotten all about me. Now he wants to eat the villagers. Oh, for God's sake. Right. Oh no. Why? 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 Why do you do this? Right, so now we've got 2 zombie villagers down at the bottom of the ocean. Sounds like a song, doesn't it? Right, so that one is just about popped up the chute. Let's go up there. I worked out that if you just break all the rest of the blocks around the bottom of that little bubble elevator there, they go in a lot easier. Right, come on, out you get. Get into the minecart. There we go, good boy. So now we've got the trouble of moving that guy over and then this guy over, but we've managed to cure them up. And so it's time to send them over to their new home. Yeah, that was just way more trouble than it's probably worth, wasn't it? I should have just left the iron farm where it was. But yeah, anyway. So I've removed all of the beds from the old iron farm, so it's now no longer an iron farm. We've put the beds back in place in exactly the right layout. And let's just fill in this floor, because this is where the villagers are going to be standing in a minute when I send them over. Yeah. So, here is the first 3 villagers in the new location of the iron farm. There's no workstations yet, because I don't want to get them all confused. So, I've moved over another couple of guys, and yeah, as you can see, they somehow sort of like jump out of the minecart when they get converted, which is really annoying. They're not supposed to do that, but they do it nonetheless. But yeah, they're all back in the minecarts now, thankfully. They've switched minecarts for whatever reason. But again, they were a little bit shy. They didn't want to do it while I was watching, so I sort of left them to it. So there goes another guy. He's been zombified and cured twice, and he's now safely in his new home. And another guy as well. It's not going too badly now that we're sort of well into the swing of things. And as you can see, we've got the next 3 guys here. They've converted. There's a Fletcher though, so I'm not going to be converting him. So what I've done is I have kept that Fletcher as a zombie villager now. Got rid of the drowned, and I've bred up a load of guys here who are going to replace the Fletchers that were in the other farm. Because over in that other farm, they're making like babies like crazy. So I waited around a long time for these guys to grow up. Like, I mean like half a literal hour it took for them to grow up. It's so slow for some reason. And so there's loads of guys in minecarts, and we are ready now to zombify them using that zombie villager Fletcher thing guy. So you do your thing and turn all these guys into zombie villagers. Yep, so far so good. They don't seem to be bothered. What? What? Why did that guy die? One of them died. That one died. They're not supposed to do that. Why are you killing them? No, what? They're not supposed to kill them. Why are they killing them? We're on hard. Zombie villagers don't kill zombies, like villagers on hard. They don't do that. It's 100% conversion rate. Yes, we're definitely on hard. What the hell? Right, quick Google later. Let's go on to the bug tracker, shall we? Yes, bedrock. Thank you. Lost all pets entities. No, that's not what we're after, but it is a thing. Zombie villagers do not zombify other villagers 100% on the time on hard mode. And yes, it's open, unresolved. Unemployed villagers do not always turn into zombie villagers when attacked by a zombie villager in hard mode. Well, that would have been helpful to know beforehand, wouldn't it? Yeah. So surprise, surprise. Yeah, Bedrock has a bug with villagers. Who knew? And on that bombshell, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to end this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe if you did enjoy it. Smash the like button, and I'll see you for another episode of Rocketcraft very soon. Take care, and bye for now.